good luck stopping Miracle from farming.
He is dominant. And because of the split XP between Kunkka, like, I think Quap is just like, leave my lane, I need level 2. I need to get my Shadow Strike up because the split XP means Miracle is almost level and a full level ahead.
Putting a little pressure here on the old Sladar, and in fact could be in some trouble. The GH is going to have to go back in, look for the crush. He does pop the Fairy Fire. Kuro's coming in too, and yeah, I do not see him out of this one, guys. First blood to Liquid. They did lose their courier earlier, but things still looking
They're working hard to get that kill. Going for last hits or anything, knowing that if Miracle starts getting those last hits, he'll quickly heal back up. But Bloodseeker will be probably bringing out a salve, some boots fairly soon if possible. Problem is, he's got no courier, so actually he can't bring those out. This is actually a pretty rough lane for him.
Timely Radiant scan, though. A super jumps in, Miracle into the trees, and now with the Torrent connecting, great prediction play by Apu.
Yeah.
Huge style points for that. Salvage what could have been a disaster, but might end up being one anyway. Super gets glimpsed back, will end up going down. Apu sneaks away, but at least they get the kill out.
Yeah, they knew GH was coming in with the salve, and they just
delay his sustain. Not really able to go jungle too effectively either. Well, good news for
lane. Miracle could be in trouble again.
Next is there. Kuro's going to come in, look for the snowball save, turn her around, rolls him towards the tower though. Then the shards come out. Can he get this last hit on Apu? He will. Miracle tries to stay alive. The damage, not quite enough. Super very low.
It was so close.
That was almost a 2 for nothing. The other way.
Meanwhile, thought it should be okay. Harass deep behind the tower. That was a nice snowball. Quap just got the level 2 Shadow Strike back up, but he couldn't use it right away, and it's kind of where we see Liquid supports a little bit more experience, a little bit more gold. Although Darkseer isn't doing the best right now, that will quickly change. Hero that can farm a lot faster than Slider, especially a dead Slider.
Combo Man's like, give me a bash, give me a bash. It doesn't.
I have seen the future.
Going to the early threads here. As Miracle, it's the journey back to the jungle.
Place to be, but he's
yeah, normally as Bloodseeker, you don't rely on that much, but just not really want to risk being this low and off the map. A wise choice by him.
After he sees the camp being jungled. He can land a Torrent, Miracle take a lot of damage while stunned with the neutrals on him.
Yeah, gonna let him drop a little bit lower. Quap perhaps gonna blink in. They might be able to go for a kill here. The timing could be just right. Apu looks for the Torrent, then the blink. Squid of Pain slams it home. Beautiful timing. And all of it set up by Afu. I know Winters had high praise for Afu and Miracle.
Yeah, managed to get a lot of the neutral camp too with that Sonic Wave. Very well played. And
well, the Slardar struggles continue though in the bottom lane. He's gonna get bashed at the worst possible time. Surrounded and pounded by the creeps on going down. So even game so far.
Yeah, tough lane. I just feel like we're seeing why Slider isn't pictured played much in that off lane role. Teams using him there anymore. And
I don't know if I've ever seen a Darkseer have this rough at the start. He is getting his levels, I suppose, but Mind Control really struggling in the CS department.
I think we're seeing this patch without the Shrine. It's not quite as easy to maintain dominance in that off lane. Darkseer keeps getting nerfed a bit too, so perhaps just we're seeing the results of some of those off lane changes.
Miracle. The trap has been sprung. Torrent comes through again. Snowball there though, interrupts the TP. Still diving him under the tower. Super will drop. The rotation not in time, and all of a sudden DDC ineffective as the Dazzle so far. Yeah. The Silence Rupture combination is quite unreliable if you're going to get that Sunder off. And with the Dazzle in reserve, only a level 1 Shallow Grave, so the range is quite low. And Liquid were thinking about prepping up. Instead, Miracle, oh, not again! The Slardar getting caught out. Forces the DDC TP, and now that opens the way to maybe dive on mid, though this is not the killing combo. No Walrus Punch yet, so I'm not sure Monet's in too much danger here.
The nice thing about things like that for a Bloodseeker is you don't really... Rupture's such a short cooldown, and it's not like a big team fight spell that if you use it, your opponents can punish the fact.
He can force out the Sunder, though, and he actually holds it too long. Oh, did not realize, I guess, that he had backup. No respect, meanwhile. Good glimpse back. Secures the retreat. Mind's still dropping low, and Kuroki now with the shards. Not quite able to wrangle DDC, but...
Yeah, Stolocris, yeah, pretty good. Your melee core against the TP. That sounds very useful for your team. Yeah, I think that's more or less it. Halberd could be a good item. I haven't seen a ton of buffs, so maybe get the SMY then disassembled. But
why is it always this stinking Slardar? Man, he is Public enemy #1 for Liquid, but this time has a lot of backup, and Liquid are going to get nervous. Good hero Torrent will connect. They have the boat ready, and they are going to let it go. The crush coming through. It's a swing and a miss for Snowball. And now the Snowball looks to turn things around as Liquid re-engage. Monet just can't seem to dish out the firepower. The Chrono comes through at the perfect time. It will lock Miracle in position, but still Liquid are finding these kills. Super's in danger. He's got to jump away. And Miracle, imbued with that bonus move speed, diving in onto the Slardar. Snowball's there. Again, the silence. It is going to barely clip him. Man, he just melts to Miracle. Almost 200 damage a pop. Auto attack. Well on his way to the Midas now. And
he's got no TP.
No TP for 12 seconds. 10 painful seconds too long, it would seem, as Liquid get into position here. They do have the single pointing glimpse still available. Apu slowly dying to creeps of all things. Kuro jams it home. Liquid make it 12 to quickly. Queen of Pain hiding in the trees, so really LGD giving up a Roach truly for free. Liquid now with the age of some Miracle.
Why all their wards still did not quite know what was going on there. Only after Roche went down did Super poke his nose out to try and damage the tower a bit more, but
that's just respect for the Disruptor as well, as Liquid are going to make their move on the mid lane. DDC gets off the grave, gets glimpsed back in. He's so freaking low. Will maybe get off the one. He'll know the bash. Denies him again, and the struggles continue. LGD with two heroes that are feeling very threat.
They'll just start Snowball, he just tanks tower hits and he heals it up with the next creep wave coming along. Here's the smoke, they've got the blink. This is, the first smoke has to work, like that's the thing. If this first smoke fails.
In position, he's gonna break that smoke nice and early. He will get crushed to start things off. Matumba there to answer, the Torrent connects. How much do you want to throw onto a Tusk? Not a whole lot apparently, and now could be in danger here for the Slardar as he tries to retreat. X, boat coming out, but Matumba engaging. He's getting the bashes too. He's able to bring this Slardar down inside of the Chrono, and now just with one more bash, I think DDC drops here without getting off a single major spell. Bash, and finally the Grave, just in the nick of time, and now tries to retreat out of it. Meanwhile, Miracle cleaning up on the back line, finding Apu, and DDC did end up getting bashed again. Down he goes. Queen of Pain, the lone survivor, never even used the ult that fight. They just...
It's LFY who really need to connect with their smokes when you're playing from behind. Not finding kills when you use those smokes means you're just gonna maintain really bad lane equilibrium and have no map control. They go in on bottom. Void engaged on.
Static Storm was committed for this. Queen of Pain, not quite enough damage to bring it down, but it has the Sonic Wave jumping in. The bubbles there, the glimpse back too, actually perhaps saving Super. GH now in danger. He'll end up falling, so do save the Void here. Did have to drop the Chrono for that, and now the Cavalry joins the fray. Queen of Pain blink on cooldown, has the Veil, has the ultimate, but the Bloodseeker keeps the vision. Mind Control, a Karate Chop will do him in, and now with the Walrus Punch too. All the martial arts being used here. Next on the list is Slardar. Liquid, a 2-for-1, and they get 2 cores for a support Disruptor, so really more than a 2-for-1 there.
We plus Corrosive Haze.
Yeah, they have a ton of physical damage. The only worry for me is, you know, do they get to hit anyone? Because Monet still feels pretty squishy in these fights.
See there, all it took was one lobby of attacks from TB and his illusions, and with Matu from like full HP to half.
Good crush. We'll find the Tusk here. Can they get more? Kuro down. Now the glimpse back, but again, look at the HP on Monet. He just melts to this. Just gets bursted down by Team Liquid, who charge in with the Static Storm, covering the forward progress. Mind Control on the engage too. Matu is there. He doesn't quite have the Chrono just yet, but they're doing the work anyway. Kuro's going to roll his way back into this fight, connects with the Snowball, makes it another takedown. Queen of Pain to fall, and Apu glimpsed back by GH. In danger now as well on the chase is Matu. He could make it a full 5-man wipe with the Chrono. The bubble gets dropped. Perfect positioning. Pounding through DDC. Charging onto Apu, and they will clean LGD off the map. All 5 dead. A lot of green now on that glimpsed away. The boat coming through. Punka on the flank. Have some Coco around GH. Take that one to the bank. He'll end up going down. And Mind Control dives in, but he doesn't have any sort of follow-up just yet. They're going to need some help here. Comes in the form of Miracle. Chasing on the fray, but a well-timed Sunder puts Miracle in danger. He does get the full heal up from the cheese. He's not able to find the crucial kills and late to the party. Matumba Man looks to follow this one up. He does get surged in. Has the Chrono in his back pocket. And now the crush. While he hesitates, well, they strike initially with the initiation, but Matumba Man Although he muscles his way forward, doesn't have the firepower to get any kills just yet. He's forced back. The Chrono's now on cooldown, and perhaps Mind Control needs to blink away. Indeed, he will. Super chases in. He gets bashed once. Will it be a second time? Could be in danger. If so, and now into the fray is the Slardar. They will crack that Aegis open. Round 2, though. Kuro looks to make it a profitable one. Snowballing his way forward, and Matumba Man lunging in to position on the Dazzle. Gets off the grave. Well timed. But do they have any sort of follow-up? Meanwhile, a bit discombobulated as they try to work on the Bloodseeker, but he's simply too tanky. And Matumba sees another opening. Great charge there by Kuroki, locking him in position, securing the follow-up kill. Liquid on a roll here. Just pure force of arms at this point, really. Not the most coordinated fighting, but it doesn't need to be when you're this big, guys.
That was like a well-played team fight by LFY across the board, but Liquid have Aegis, Cheese, they have the extra lives. Tuskasky respawns, and, well, they've just got, too many items, too much farm, and it is all over for LFY in game number 1.
Slardar with 10 deaths. Don't think he gets the Milk Award status, but if the game went longer, perhaps he would have. Thrashing of LGD. He will look for their final stand, but Miracle keeping things under control with the Blood right now. The boat coming in, Matumba, time walking forward, but into that boat. And now X back, perhaps an opportunity. Super, though. Needs to get off the Sonic Wave if he wants to make it count. The Static Storm getting deployed, and now Monet, Grave, and BKB combined. Not the best teamwork by LGD, but they are on the ropes, and you can just feel that desperation is asunder. And not a whole lot else to combo with it. Illusion forcing Miracle back. Perhaps the strongest weapon they have is this Illusion of Team Liquid. Unfortunately, it's going to end now. The Snowball directly into the Chrono. Salt in the wound. LGD being hounded back to their fountain. Miracle farming them nearly at the door. The tier 4s even aren't enough to keep them safe. The Slardar scurrying back. And finally, LGD will tap out, but they took their licks, and then they took a few more for good measure, ending this game down 31,000 gold.